Hi, I'm Debbie Wylie and I'm CEO at Little Angels, which is a childcare company. I met Ian through the Entrepreneurs Forum. We were looking to scale up, and I was aware that the Entrepreneurs Forum support the Scale Up programme, and Ian was a key player in that. We knew that we wanted to work closely with somebody who had really sound business experience, and we were aware that Ian had developed those skills himself through his own work history, and he was very successful himself. And the stage that we were at as a company, we knew that we wanted to invest in somebody that was giving us the expertise that we needed to be able to make sure we were ready and had the right strategies to be able to grow. I was really keen that for the next stage we were able to have a more structured approach to expansion, and it was intentional expansion. So some of the things that Ian's supported us with has been that structure and sequencing of strategies. One of the other reasons that I went to seek for additional coaching guidance from somebody with Ian's calibre was because my daughter joined the business, and having the family dynamic as well, it's been really useful for Ian to cut through that. I think in the sector, recruitment has always been a really big issue, and we thought we had quite a robust recruitment programme, which we do, but we have really high expectations and high standards that sometimes are difficult to align with candidates once they get through the door. I think what Ian's helped us with is to be even more robust in our selection process, to make sure that we're being really honest and open about our expectations and really sifting out the candidates that are the best candidates for the job. In terms of the last 12 months, we've grown in terms of our sales by 25%. We've increased our bottom line from around about 5% of net profit to around about 10 to 12% of net profit. Ian's strategies have definitely played a part in supporting that. We've got 2 new sites opening in September, and we're actually going through an acquisition for another 3 sites at the moment. And then we'll have a period of consolidation, and then we would be looking to double our expansion again. So within 5 years, we're maybe halfway through that next doubling, to look at maybe around 700 to 800 places by then, instead of the current, which is 300. It's been very affirming for me to hear from Ian about some of the things that have been working well. I think some of the models that he uses have been very simple models, but really speak loudly to me, and especially to the less experienced leaders in my team who are able to home in on the visual application of graphs that show where your A, B and C players are, or some of the things that he's been able to share with us that have been really simple, like above and below the line. Those sorts of things are becoming a language that we share and we understand throughout the settings. Ian would bring a lot of expertise, which is very much about impact and very much about meeting what you intend to meet. And whatever stage you are at, you need to be responsive in some way, shape or form to his challenges as well as his affirmations, because I think it's the challenges that help you to grow. I've always wanted a challenge, whether it's from people coming into my workplace to challenge the practice, or whether in this case with Ian it's been about our leadership practices and how to grow and develop those. So as long as you're prepared for a challenge, I think Ian would be a really good person to be able to support that. Over time, it's just that reassurance that he knows what he's talking about and he's done it before. He's grown businesses himself. he's been successful himself, so he's very much walked the talk himself. He's authentic and he will not hold back. He's very good at finding out where you're at before he opens the discussion. So if you've had a particularly draining day and you're honest about that, he will adapt how he manages you, which is helpful, because if you've had a bad day and you come into a challenge, you really can't always deal with that. I've really enjoyed working with Ian because I feel that he takes me out of my comfort zone in a safe place, and I'm able to share the difficulties that crop up with scaling our business honestly and with probably too much detail sometimes. But he's very patient. His questioning is very on point with what I need at the time that I'm and taking into account where I'm at that point in time. And I would really encourage people to give it a go.